on Danu on Fire, we're checking out Barbecue Station and speaking to the Everest man, Johann. It's Danu on Fire for 2021. Great to have you on board, and I'm with Johann, the Everest man, we could call him that. All right, so let's start off the show. So we are at a barbecue station. We have been trying to do this for quite some time, and this is his new baby. Apart from here, apart from climbing all these mountains, he also got into something that he's very passionate about: food.
Yes, I think we've done this before, but not at the restaurant.
No,
and it's not new anymore because it's
been
a year old now.
Yeah, year is not old, man.
Well, no.
So tell me about this barbecue station. Touching restaurants is such a tricky thing to do.
It
You have to
is.
deal with people, you have to deal with staff, serving. It's so hard.
Yeah, I think food per se itself is
Yeah.
a very touchy subject,
Yes.
and you've got to be really cautious about.
Yes, unless you're
what
running
you
like a
do.
cyber curry where you don't care what's packed and sent, as long as it's sent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that you get that type of restaurant as
Yeah.
well. Then you get the specialized restaurant where you try to make things a little different, and there's personal touch to it.
Yeah.
So here, this was not really. It was more than the business aspect. It was a personal aspect.
Okay.
Yeah, where I love cooking. I've been cooking and entertaining for a long time, and every time somebody came home, they kept asking me, "Why don't you start something?" You know.
People are the worst, man. They have the want to arouse these.
They push you into all this, yeah. And then, of course, I gave it some thought as well. And since it was right next door to my salon, I thought, why not? You know, I'm there. I need to be there personally.
Yeah.
Because
You
the
can cut
recipes.
hair, look.
Do a little bit of cooking in between, yeah. And the recipes are all mine.
Okay.
So I've created everything.
Oh, wow.
And I'm here hands-on, checking on everything and making sure everything goes well.
Were you known for your barbecue?
Well, no. Actually, it was all kinds of cooking.
Okay.
It was not just the barbecue itself. Yeah, that wasn't the specialty. But what I did was I looked around at what was in the market. And 2 years ago or 1.5 years ago, when I wanted to start this, there were no barbecue restaurants around.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so I
Specialized
thought,
only on.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So I thought, why not? And that is something very easy. It's healthy in a way, and it's something that people look for.
True.
And I thought, let's do that. Let's look at something that there's a dearth in the market for. But of course, since that, if you go down Parliament Road, it's barbecue and barbecue and barbecue and barbecue. Everybody started barbecue restaurants, pop-up
Hold on,
restaurants.
yeah. Because at the end of the day, you just need a grill and some meat. That's about it. Yeah. well,
I don't, so I've taken it a little beyond
yeah,
that.
true. Now,
yeah.
how long have these by the way, the chicken wings are new to the market. It's going to come onto their menu this year.
As a starter, yeah.
Yeah. How long has it been marinating now?
So overnight.
Ah, there you go.
It marinates overnight or 2 days before.
Wow.
Yeah, so that it really gets into it. All our food is marinated. So with barbecue, what they tend to do is people tend to marinate everything together, whether it's any kind of
Seafood
meat,
or
it doesn't
yeah.
matter. It's one kind of marinade that goes into it. But what we've done is we've specialized it. I've changed the taste in every single dish so that it pertains only to that dish.
Okay.
So,
I'm going to try.
of course.
You have to also eat just in case.
Okay. In case I have poison.
Yeah. Okay. This is your signature.
The calamari is something that, so when you talk about calamari, it's always hot butter cuttlefish.
Correct. That is,
Yeah.
it's a part of our Sri Lankan culture now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I wanted to change that, and I've done this, which is different.
And it's softer as well.
It is very soft. Yeah.
How do you do that?
by not overcooking it. That's the secret.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, we just said it. Yeah. Now,
Oh, my secret is out.
yes, eat with you.
All right.
It's not.
So
it's not
I'm
nice
going to try to see
Yeah,
whether
but
they've
for
done it
someone
right.
who is on what do you call that keto diet, this is perfect, right?
Absolutely perfect for somebody who's on a keto.
I don't know what diet to get to. There are so many people have said stop sugar, they have said stop living, stop existing. They have told me everything to lose weight.
Yeah.
I don't know where to turn anymore. I'm like, oh. So I've just decided to just, I don't know, like not eat. Every year I start like this, man. Till
I
the
think
15th
everybody has a New Year resolution.
Every year. It's only till Thai Pongal. Then things just
2
collapse.
weeks, yeah.
Because there's a holiday in there and you're like, hold on, it's holiday.
But I think one of the secret is doing everything in moderation. Yeah, you have to eat. You eat, but do it in moderation.
How have you maintained this? Because especially you had to like lose weight, get into your fitness shape when you were climbing Everest. It's not not like climbing the steps, no?
No. So that's a routine that I had to do, and that was like a 5-year program.
And do you still follow that routine?
Yes, I do. Occasionally I go off it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that you lose control a bit.
Do you still run in the mornings and the whole work?
Yes. I've started doing a lot more.
Eat with you,
cycling and yes, I will.
Okay. I just want to I don't
Not
want
feel guilty.
Yeah.
So I continue doing the routine, but that's how it is.
This process of Everest, we have spoken about it extensively, but I just want to speak about what he is up to, because sometimes he gets on to new things and you never know what he is going to do. So I'm going to speak about 2021. I'm sure he has planned out a mountain here because he can't travel anywhere else, to climb and conquer. We'll speak about it, of course, when we do come back. Do stick around. It's Danu on Fire with you. Welcome back to the show, and it's Danu on Fire in conversation with Johann at Barbecue Station. If you have not come and checked this place out, please do, because normally when you go for a barbecue, you come out smelling like barbecue. But here you don't have that pressure because it's happening on the other side. You just get hot food, which is great. So now let's speak about this love for climbing. Now we all know you have touched Everest. It's like one of the biggest achievements. We only have 2 people so far from our country. Looking like Everest does not count. So just tell me, what are you planning for this year? Because before this Everest thing, you have been climbing unwanted places, no? But you want to climb.
I know what you mean by unwanted places anyway. That's a different issue altogether.
But didn't you want to climb some building?
I want to.
Yeah,
I'm longing to climb the Lotus Tower.
Okay, that's what I knew. You were telling me something like this.
But they don't have outside staircase.
Has that ever stopped you?
Maybe not.
Yeah, but can you climb on like a spring or ring or?
No, you can't. I suppose you can put a rope and invent something.
Yeah.
But we have done Everest now, but we were climbing before. And now since we're restricted and we're not able to travel, I'm traveling a lot around the country, climbing, doing trekking, hiking. It's more trekking and hiking. And a lot of the tour companies have tied up with me to take people trekking as well.
Oh, wow.
So that is something new that has come out of this whole thing, of this COVID situation as they call it. But besides that, we had planned last year to go to Russia and climb Mount Elbrus.
Is that taller than Everest?
No, Everest is the tallest.
Didn't they say something else is not tall?
No.
No, that was a
Everest
lie.
has grown by 0.86 meters.
How?
I think it was the last earthquake.
Oh, okay.
So I had people calling me and telling me, will you go back to climb it because it's 0.86 higher. But fortunately, we climbed it after the earthquake. So we are covered.
Yeah. please don't go there again. They will just ask you to go back. This one is forever here.
Well, for a price,
Yes,
why
that's
not?
but yeah, so now that's what you're doing, tracking.
Yes, and we are planning to complete the 7 summits. That's the highest peak in every continent around the world.
Right.
We've done 4. We have 3 more to go, Giant and I together. And yeah, so we're waiting till this lockdown is over and we're able to travel again to start our venture.
I really don't know how to like join you in this joy and be like, oh my God.
You should come on one of our local
I'll
trips.
be the last.
That's okay.
When you're
It's not a race, you know.
Yeah, true. But you will never get there. It'll be the longest track. It'll be like, Yanoa.
Yeah, but getting down won't be that difficult. That might be
I
fast.
climbed the Fox Mount, what do you call it?
Fox Hill.
Fox Hill. I climbed that with rubber serupu. And I went all the way to the top. Yes.
Wow, great achievement.
Yes. And I had like some military people as well who were like with us
Yeah.
just in case. So we went to the top and I was so confident, like others were in shoes, because I didn't expect to climb. So I came down, I was like, no, I can make it. Like I can see the level there of ground. I fell, I think Fox collapsed because I saw dust evaporating from me like boom. I was like, oh. It was because my slipper slipped. But
that wasn't the little tremor that they felt, no?
But funnily, the next day they had like a landslide. The next day after I came, I kind of blame myself for it.
Fortunately, they didn't know what the cause of it was. Yeah.
But let's just speak about what we have as food here. So this and this, we'll speak a little bit about, okay.
So first, yours, of course. We normally all our meals are accompanied with a salad, with a green salad. And the green salad is done with a lemon dressing so that it cuts through the fattiness or the flavors of the meat.
Okay.
Yeah, so that it gives you a nice balance. Yeah. And then
nowadays
of course,
I'm starting to like these things.
Because you're on that.
Yeah. I'm like, this is nice, not the potato.
But potato also done properly is good.
No, I'm sure it tastes great.
Yes, but not for you.
Yeah, I can do without the starch. Tell me, what is this made out of?
Well, it's a traditional potato salad.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is what we have perfected.
Looks good. So.
Yes. And everybody loves the potato salad.
Yeah.
So we give you a choice of the potato salad or a jacket potato. Also very healthy.
Okay.
Yeah, a grilled jacket potato. And of course yours is grilled chicken. Yeah, it's done.
Any specific things for the sauces? Nothing.
So it's all in the marinade. It's all in the marinade, how it's marinated.
Okay.
The chicken is done completely different to what I have here, other ribs.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
they're glazed as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
they're done with honey and the usual preparation. But again, they're all pre-marinated so that the flavors really get into the meat.
Right.
Yeah, so that's there. And then of course, this is our traditional garlic
Palm.
bread. The
But
garlic
it's done
roast
with
palm.
roast palm.
Yes. So that's a real hit here. Everybody
Yeah.
just loves that.
Actually, I've tried it last time when I came. It was so good.
So what we try to do is those days we used to send the bread to the table first, but now we don't.
Yeah, because they're full.
They're full by the time the meal comes. They've eaten so much of bread.
Because this is not like the normal pang. You all make this pang.
No, we don't. We specially order it from
Yeah,
a
because
place.
it's very soft. Like normally when
But
you
we
eat roast-
redo it. It's half done and sent to us.
Oh, right,
Then
right.
we do our own preparation after that.
Right.
And complete it.
Because normally when I'm done eating roast pang, I have like wounds all over my mouth. But this you don't.
It's very crispy when
Yeah.
it comes to the table. And the barbecue sauce is very traditional. It's something that I came up with, my own recipe. And
Have you like patented these recipes?
I haven't, but I'm thinking of doing that because I'm going to start bottling them as well.
Yeah, I think you should.
And lots of people have been asking me why I don't give it out.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so I thought, why not bottle it and give it out to whoever wants it. Yeah.
Superb. Well, if you do want to book the whole place out, you can do so because you can just have a party for yourself and get the menu all for yourself. We'll speak more when we do come back. It's Danu on Fire. On the other side is my favorite section where it's all about sweets. But I will try and have a small part after the break. Welcome back. It's the final segment. We're chilling at Barbecue Station, BBQ Station. Just if you want to find a way how to get here, it's very simple. Search for the cutting station and you'll find it. Why the stations though?
So I wanted to have a connection because the cutting station actually it originally started because my entire interior was done with railway sleepers.
Oh,
So I wanted a connection
Okay.
with the whole railway scene because it was all sleepers. I still have the sleepers in the
Oh,
salon.
wow, okay.
And that's how the name Cutting Station birthed.
Okay.
That's 20 years ago,
Right.
21 years ago. And then, of course, I wanted to have a connection. I wanted people to know that it was me who was running barbecue station as well.
Okay.
And I thought, why not?
Wasn't it like, weren't you scared when you were opening this place over the fact that consistency? But you have
I'm always
blind
for
trust.
adventure.
Yeah, and also you have blind trust, which is what should be. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I knew what I wanted. I had planned the whole thing out. I had studied it. I
Right.
travel a lot as well around. So I had studied it everywhere I went. I studied it and I knew exactly what I wanted, what I wanted to create as a brand. And yeah, but of course, I had a lot of negative, negative sort of comments from outside also saying, be careful when you start a restaurant, it can go wrong. This is what could happen. This is what could not happen. But I thought,
opinions
I need
are
to take
everywhere.
a chance, right, with everything. If you don't try it, how
You'll
would you
never
know?
know.
How would you know?
Exactly. So what's next for Johann for 2021? We have stepped into a new year. I'm not counting 2020 because I think I don't want to age 1 year for no reason when I couldn't even have a proper birthday. So it's nullified. Tell me, this 2021.
So I think I'm really going to concentrate since there's no traveling. I don't know when we'll get to travel again.
And with a free mind,
Exactly.
Like traveling is one thing, but you don't want to be sitting in one hotel and waiting for like 2 weeks and then.
With the quarantine, I'm definitely not going until the quarantine is lifted everywhere. But as soon as I'm able to travel, I will travel because I'm not somebody who is afraid, I think we need to take those chances.
Yeah.
And so I'll keep the traveling to the end. I have to go to Australia because of the salons.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting to do that.
I know, that's. I
Yeah.
have to go to Australia because I'm a godfather to a child.
Right. So like you say, godfather to a child. I have my goddaughter getting married
There you go.
in Canada in July. So I'm hoping I can go for
Yeah,
that.
true.
But the rest of it, I really want to make this work. Yeah, it's doing very well. It was doing very well till the second lockdown. People got, I think they held back.
Yeah, and
a
also I
bit.
think people were just cheesed out with the whole situation in this life.
There was a lot of uncertainty
Yeah.
financially, economically,
Yeah.
everything,
And bonuses
safety-wise.
crippled and
So I think they held back, but I have a feeling that they're going to bounce back really fast, and this year is going to be good. It's going to be a good year.
That's the way to think, I think. Otherwise, how do you step into a year? How do you buy a
Yes,
calendar
yeah.
and be like, yay, we have a new year
Yeah.
coming? Like, you can't. It's just like, it's just so sad. Normally, everyone counts for the holidays every year. This year,
Yeah.
they're like, no, it's okay. We'll just skip on the holiday counting. But just let's speak about the dessert menu that you have. Now, these are also your things that you have come up with.
Yes,
Okay.
I've come up with balanced desserts that will go with a meal as well.
Okay, not too
Some
heavy.
of them are slightly rich, but not too heavy.
Okay.
Yeah, and one is a passion fruit pavlova here.
He gave that to me saying, it's much more lighter on you. But then I
Just
chose.
to make you feel better.
Yeah, but then I chose the one that was not. And what do I have?
So yours is a chocolate nemesis. Yeah,
It's
which
my
is
nemesis.
served warm. It's very nice, and you can have it with a scoop of ice cream, which I have served it
Or
with,
cream.
or cream.
Fat are
Which
the
is-
options.
is fat. Well, isn't it good?
Oh, wow.
It is very good, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's one of our hot favorites here.
It reminds me of childhood for some odd reason.
Yeah. Maybe you should try it. Just take a
Yeah, I'll try
little
it, so.
nibble of this as well, just to see what it is like. Don't
From
forget
here,
to-
right?
Yeah, you break it down. You have to get the meringue. Come on, Danu, you can do it.
Okay.
And this is slightly more acidic because of the passion fruit. Yeah.
Oh, I'm happy I'm not your neighbor. You would have barbecued my thighs for 7 years. Oh, wow, that was really good. But this is royalty.
That is very, very good. That's our hot favorite.
Yeah,
Everybody just loves
so
that.
good. So good.
Yes.
So good. You have so many talents. You can cut hair, you can style people, dress people, climb mountains, cook. God.
Well, I think I've explored. That's what I've done.
I know.
Yeah, lots of people I think have lots of talents, but
You have just
it's-
gone and done it.
you've
Because
got
you
to
didn't-
find out. You've got to explore. If you don't explore, you will never find out.
Exactly. I'm just going to take one more bite of this.
Of course, I
And
can see
go-
that you can't resist it.
Yeah, and then go into my resolution from this moment. On that note, let's wrap things up on the show. Thank you so very much, Johann. I wish you all the very best for this year.
Thank you, Danu.
And let's keep rocking. That's what we need. We'll see you with another cool episode to Danu on Fire. Till then, you keep smiling. It's a wrap.